That's how I knew I was in Silicon Valley, though. I walked by Apple. There was Apple there. I love coming here. There's no more like. I drove by a strip joint. Only in Silicon Valley is a strip joint say this: girls, 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 naked, 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 free Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. Like there's nerds going by. I go in, but I am not staying unconnected for 30 minutes. And by the way, can I get a laptop dance? Can I get that?
Welcome, you have found yourself to episode number 34 of Comedy in Place. I'm your host, Don McMillan. Welcome. This is the show that comes to you from my office, sheltered in place in my home in Southern California. I hope you're doing well. Today, episode 34 it's a Monday, which means it's a pun day, okay? Here's your warning, ladies and gentlemen, right now. If you don't like puns, this is not your episode. It's really interesting. Every Monday I try to do pun day. I don't get every Monday, but people really have a reaction to pun day. Either you love puns or you hate puns, man. There is no middle ground. It is a binary choice. Either you love them or you hate them. I get more email about, God, those are terrible. See, here's the thing about puns. And I showed this graph before. I'm going to show it again. Right here. Look, the badness of a pun is indirectly related to the goodness of the pun. So the worse the pun, the better the pun. You need to embrace that, pun haters. If it makes you groan, that's a great pun. But if you can't get over, just skip. There's a video at the end. Skip to that. It won't be as punny, I promise. Or check it tomorrow. No puns tomorrow, probably. But let's get to Monday Pun Day here at Comedy in Place. So here's your first one. So Ariel, Tahoma, and Times New Roman go into a bar. They sit down. They order a couple of drinks. And the bartender looks at them and goes, hey, we don't serve your type here. Come on, that's a great font pun. Come on. All right. Second joke. Two antennas are sitting on the roof, because that's where antennas hang out, after all. And these two, they fall in love, as antennas will, and they get married. The wedding is nothing to write home about, but the reception is excellent. Probably better if it's cable, but okay. Anyway, now I'm going to break one of my own rules right now, but because it's such a good pun. It's not my pun. That's rule number one. Number two is it's a bit dirty. It's got a word in there that's it's not even sexually related, but it's considered a bad word, which I don't think it is. But here we go. So if you have kids, send them out of the room or skip this part if you don't want to hear a bad word. So here we go. So went to a zoo the other day, and all they had at the zoo was one dog. One dog. That's it. One dog. It was a Shih Tzu. Come on, that's funny. Come on! That is funny. All right. One more, then we'll let you get out of here. And this one's a bit longer and very nerdy. Okay, this is for the networking people out there. So, two data packets walk into a memory controller. And the server comes up to him. Yeah, server. That's not the pun, though. The server part's not the pun. And the server says to him, do you want something before I send you off to your vectors? And the first data packet says, no, bring me 4 beers. I'm not going anywhere. And the second data packet says, what do you mean you're not going anywhere? We're leaving in a minute. And the first data packet says, I'm not going anywhere, man. I have a parity error. And the second data packet says, I thought you looked a bit off. Come on, you got to groan at that. Yeah, man, that's a great pun. I hope you enjoyed that. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a pun lover. What can I say? There's a video coming up if you didn't love that. Probably funnier than those, especially for you pun haters. In the meantime, I hope you're doing well. Keep laughing. Here comes your video.
This is a little thing I invented a couple years ago, and I have some new ones. I call it, it's kind of a new technology stand-up, and I call it time-release comedy. Right? How can I inject some comedy into your future? That's the idea. It's like, hopefully you're laughing tonight, but what about tomorrow and the next day? How can I inject? And what I decided to do was, I picked up some terms you hear very often at work. And I'm going to attach jokes to those terms. So the next time you hear those terms, you'll think of my joke, you'll be at work and you'll go, Chuck, what are you laughing at there? Nothing. And that's how it works, basically. And again, it's all about terms, so I've just picked a lot of very common terms in the business world. Help desk. Some of these are just stupid. Help desk. The best thing to yell if a desk is attacking you. Help desk. You'll laugh. It's really stupid, I know, but you will laugh. Outsourcing is very controversial. I don't know how you feel about outsourcing, but a lot of people, to me, outsourcing basically is now a guy 10,000 miles away can't answer your question either. You know what I'm talking about mostly is software support. And we all know that when you call software support, frequently you're talking to, and I don't care where that person is. I don't care. As long as they can help me, that's all that matters to me. I don't care if they're in Canada or Mexico or India or South America or the moon, as long as they can answer my question. And I say that because I have a Dell computer. And if you have a Dell computer, you know you're talking to India. And I don't care. I don't care. Why do we pretend? Both of us are pretending that we're not talking to India, though. Even the guy on the other end, I call up, this is, well, Dell software support. How can I help you? My name is Steve. No, it's not. Your name is not Steve. Would you believe Chuck? My name is Chuck today. No, it's so silly. They feel like they have to pretend, and they don't, because India is very technologically advanced. They're doing great. I mean, they're really smart, and their economy is doing well. They're going to end up outsourcing back to the U.S. someday. Seriously, you're going to buy your computer, and you call up for software support on your new India computer. This is what you're going to get. Hi, this is Calcutta Computer. How can I help you? My name's Ramesh. No, it's not. Would you believe Deepak? My name's Deepak. All right.